Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Dennis Ford My Career right here on Madden 19. If you missed any of the other episodes, they are available on the channel in the playlist. Here we go. There's the kickoff. There's the touchback. 0 yards rushed for Hale. 7 yards that time. A sack. And it looks like the Niners will get the ball.
Garoppolo on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That was good for 16, and the drive will continue. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 108 yards.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their teammate understands what that move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now throwing on third down there, but he...
The Niners will punt it here. Incomplete pass. They tried to... Why did we try for a fake punt? Touchdown.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
12.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start
Kittle.
to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the
That's a
top.
touchdown, Niners.
The chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. When they drew that up.
Wow. There comes the Seahawks, 11 yards to Huff. To June, 23 yards. 22 yards to Hale. They're just passing all over, incomplete. Penalty of 5 yards against Armstead. Penalty. 8-yard reception. Negative 2 yards on the rush. A penalty flag. Incomplete pass. They will settle for a field goal.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Given 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And they'll run it here. And able to push forward.
Oh my, that was an ugly animation.
42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just...
Incomplete, intended for Denny.
That play got
So the Niners will have to punt it here.
A pass that should have been...
Down the field. They come. Touchdown, and they're up. 17-7.
San Francisco gets set to go here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right?
Touchdown.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Great corner route there.
What a touchdown by the Niners. And here come the Seahawks. They got a field goal.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So we've come upon half due to time constraints.
Yeah, we don't care about freaking the coach.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought.
So Denny got the first down on that one.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Incomplete. I'm not sure what Garoppolo was doing there.
But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They give him 12 yards and a first down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Garoppolo to try again.
Oh, no, Garoppolo. Garoppolo, go, 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 go. Good gravy.
Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Black 80! 180!
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So they get a field goal out of it. 23-14.
And they'll go on the ground. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting open. That's a good start for him.
Give him 30 yards there. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax, you know. We talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities. He took advantage of one there.
They get it to the 23-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get
So 3rd and 1 for the Niners. And they got to go for it.
They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 3rd down, that's 4th.
And Denny got swallowed up there.
Going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Here comes the field goal unit on. Field goal was no good. Here we go. Fourth quarter. 5:01 left.
Here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo.
What are you doing, Jimmy?
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Now Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Go ahead.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, my gosh.
Intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
They added a field goal.
21.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. On play action, now Garoppolo.
No!
Can't come up with
Son of a biscuit, Garoppolo, you freaking idiot.
Instead, fourth down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose. And
I'm not sure what's wrong with this team on this during this game, but we started off hot, but it's been cold ever since.
Sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throw left side complete. It's Bowers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11. By 20. By 80. 12.
Garoppolo again.
Dang it!
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
White.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with...
There you have it, folks. The Niners will lose this one. And there's nothing we can do about it.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Seahawks, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on...
So that was a hard pill to swallow. Drop back to 8-4 now. Got to take on the Rams. Got to take on the Rams next week. And I don't know what the Rams' record is. We'll find out here in just a minute. The Rams are 7-5, so it's going to be a good game. We still got that lead, though. If the Rams win this one, they will be the top of the lead. We can't let that happen, folks. If you're new, scratch the claw marks to the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Come over to Wolfpack fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry like the wolf. Wolfman Lewis. I am out.